So I would like to introduce our speaker, Honorable President Dr. Pankaj Bajpai sir, who has been associated with the AIOTA for the long time. Sir is an academician, clinician, and a researcher. My slide is not moving. Yeah, sir is not only president of AIOTA, he is also chairman of Academic Council of Occupational Therapy of AIOTA. Sir is also executive chairman of Ergonomic Design Certification. He was former director of administration NILD Kolkata, former associate professor and head NILD Occupational Therapy NILD Kolkata. Sir has done masters in occupational therapy developmental disabilities. He is also postgraduate diploma in disability rehab and the management. He is a recipient of various national and international awards. Especially, he has been awarded with his Kamla V. Nimkar Award for the Best Scientific Paper by AIOTA, with the Best Assistive Device and the Professional Excellence Award. Apart from this, he has many research publications in the various index national and international journals. Sir has also worked in the various positions at his institute. He has also been the Central Vigilance Officer. He has also been involved with the various ministry. Okay, my slide is not moving. Yeah. Sir has worked in the various positions, especially for the resource manpower development, for the resource power, and all the PWD people for assigning them their functional status for the job opportunity, the government of India. Now, I would like to request, without wasting time, I would like to request Sir to start with his talk. I'm stop sharing my screen now. Sir, you can share it, please. Bajpai?
Yes, just a minute.
Yes, a minute. Basically, this webinar series its basic objective is for the skill building for all the occupational therapy professionals fraternity.
Can you see the presentation?
Yes, sir. We also can see that.
So first of all, thank you everyone who are here, have taken time to attend this webinar series. And this is the first lecture. And as explained by Dr. Bijlani and Dr. Batra, I thank you both of them to start this new venture from ACOT side as well as definitely from AIOTA side also. And our purpose, as told by Dr. Bijlani, our purpose was basically to give different information related to research, related to clinical application, related to models, related to approaches in different conditions, so that particularly young OTs their knowledge can be enriched and they can utilize that knowledge. This is one aspect, and another aspect is we were wanting to give this platform to those senior occupational therapists who have a lot of experience of different clinical work as well as research work, or who are senior faculties. They can also come and can utilize their all abilities and their experiences to enrich the knowledge of the young OTs. This was basically our aim. So with starting with this topic, what I thought that now the situation has changed a lot and gradually changing, because National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Professions has come already, and they are working a lot. And our means OTs, how they should behave, how they should work, where they should go, what is All India Occupational Therapy Association, what is the role of All India Occupational Therapy Association, what is the role of Academic Council of Occupational Therapy, and how the presence of those councils and how the presence of commission will affect our role and how we will work, what will be the changes will come now, and how it will affect basically the occupational therapist also, their practice also, and their education and other functioning also. So thinking about that, then I thought that let us take this first lecture by me, being a you can say that I want to start this. I want to take off this program. This was my aim. So that is why I requested Dean to
Sir,
give me.
Bajpai sir, can you make the PowerPoint?
Make it a full screen. Yeah, make it a full screen.
Yes, sir, I will. I will. Let me start. Just a minute. Yeah. So so that is why this topic I chosen, that how this presence of councils and commission has will change our working, and you can take it as a future vision of ACOT and AOTA. Because it will affect our working, and it will modify our actions, and we will have to do certain new things also. That was my aim, to explain to all of you, so that you can, like recently there is a uh, mm, some warning issued from the Rehabilitation Council of India, where they have mentioned that people who are dealing, means professionals who are dealing with the persons with disabilities, and they must register from Rehabilitation Council of India. So then the confusion arises, dilemma arises in the mind of occupational therapists. Many phones I received, where they ask that, sir, what should I do? How this we should deal with this RCI part. So various things are there. So I will discuss those things. So on this topic, my these are my different slides on which I will speak. What is the objective? I already told you what is the objective. Then I'll start with the little bit by the history of All India Occupational Therapy Association. Then what are the functions, existing functions, and how this formation of regulatory bodies are there, and then what are the roles and responsibilities of AOTA, and what are the present role, and what will be the future roles, and what are the key takeaways from this presentation. Sorry. So this topic particularly maybe felt like little bit boring for the senior persons, because they may understand many things, but for the young OTs it may be definitely increase their knowledge and their participation in their profession in a better way. So what are the objectives of this present? First, what is our existing role? I will discuss that, and responsibilities of AOTA. Then I will discuss the role of regulatory bodies, that is at present National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Professions and State Councils for Allied and Health Professions. Then what are the future roles and responsibilities of AOTA, and some guidelines for occupational therapists also. They need to follow that guidelines, and they are expected to follow those guidelines. First of all, history of All India Occupational Therapists Association, AOTA. The registration initially means it was a big step took by Ms. Kamla V. Nimkar, and when this body was formed in 1952. And it was registered in 1955. The first certificate is, this is the registration copy of the registration certificate, and here you can see 29th June 1955. This was the date when this association was registered, and you can understand, when you register, a lot of rules and regulations all are required to get it registered. Gradually, as per the demand, as per the need of the profession, as per the situation, international scenario, the bylaws and regulations are regularly being updated. So presently we are using the updated bylaws of 2013. So this was the vision of Ms. Kamla V. Nimkar, and so that we are here and we are talking about something else and something very big. So in this way, this association progresses from registration to this level. Then gradually, a official publication was started by her only, and it was started in 1955. And here I also want to tell you that WFOT was also started in 1952, and we were the founder member. AOTA was the founder member. Many of you know. Then this journal was started. First journal, this copy, this is the page of cover page of first printed copy of Indian Journal of Occupational Therapy. This is the first copy, and this is published. This was published in 1955, and again in 1956 it was also registered with the with ISSN number, which you can see in your on your cover page of IJOT at present. Then this was also this publication has given chance to different different occupational therapists who are working for, who are doing research, and they want to present paper, or they want to publish their paper, they want to share, because research is nothing without sharing the information or sharing the results of your research. So where you will share. So this has given the platform, this IJOT has given the platform for sharing of research outcomes for occupational therapists in India. Then in it was also this Indian Journal of Occupational Therapy was also registered with the registrar office. This is the second page. Then this is the registration with the registrar office. With the registrar office, it was also registered. So now you can see that official this official publication, which was started in 1955, how means metamorphosed gradually and reached to a very international level, international standard. And gradually we are again progressing and doing this work. We are carrying on this work, which was started by our stalwarts, and we should be very thankful and respectful for them. They have started their vision. Many of you may not be knowing this journal was being printed in KEM hospital itself. I have seen the details in the registrar certificate. It was being printed in the KEM hospital, Mumbai. So it was printed there also, it was published there also, and it has given a good platform for the researchers. Then then came the Academic Council of Occupational Therapy, ACOT, which you know very well as ACOT. This was formed in 1986. Now, this and first dean of ACOT was Dr. M.G. Dev. So this why this was required? Earlier there was only one school. Then gradually this OT schools, colleges have started growing. So something is to be required, something is to be needed to control, to guide them, to control them for their education standards, to their some course standard, for those things, their service, their practice standard. For that we need some one body. This AIOTA needed somebody, and this was started. And again the Dr. M.G. Dev were the instrumental to start this. And you can understand now, we are all the colleges, when they are opening they contact with the ACOT, and then ACOTs as per their guideline, they have designed some certain curriculum syllabus, and they have designed some minimum standards of education, OT education program. So they provide such guidance to the colleges, and if the colleges fulfill these guidelines, then ACOT is also accredit them. So this is one part. Apart from this, ACOT is also conducting various workshops, various courses, continuing occupational therapy education program, as well as this fellowship programs also. So various functions ACOT is performing presently. Then comes the functions of AIOTA. So AIOTA has basically main two wings. One wing is AIOTA itself has two wings. One is ACOT, and another wing is IJOT publication or IJOT editorial board. So through these two, and along with bylaws and of AIOTA, we function, and we provide guidance to the occupational therapists. We provide guidance to the colleges. We provide guidance to the services standard and practices standard. Then, as you know, that AIOTA provides voluntary life membership and registration for practice in India. Registration number is being given by the ACOT, while membership number is given by the AIOTA. Many young OTs, they unable to understand. Sometimes I receive the question, and you who are the faculties here attending, they must be having such queries from young OTs passed out from your colleges, that what is the registration number? If somebody asked me to write the registration number, what should I write? Whether I should write the life membership, this number, LM number, or I should write this another number which is given in the accord certificate. So this is the confusion. So they should understand that registration is for practice, and that is the main thing, and the membership is for association. So so this is one function of AIOTA. Then advocacy in legislative members and policy discussion, whenever in government level, state government or a central level, if we get the chance, we always try to place our views in favor of our profession. Then we also support them. We guide them. Then we also provide AIOTA also provide the platform for networking, collaboration, and peer support through conduction of various programs and conferences. We provide the platform to the occupational therapists who can come, who can attend, and can do the networking, collaboration. We also, our AIOTA also collaborate with them. Then we also ensure the best standard of ethical OT practice and human resource development. Then we also provide education, professional development through ACOT, and we provide promote the public awareness and community engagement through conducting various programs, various days, celebrating World OT Day. These are our functions basically. Then the situation comes gradually, since long AIOTA was fighting for a council. Why council? Because as you can understand that AIOTA was registered under the Public Trust Act. So it is not a statutory body. It is not a regulatory body recognized by the government. It is you can say it was a body which helps in self-discipline. Nobody was there to control us, but we ourselves was controlling us. How to what education we should take, what standard of education should be there, what practice we should, what ethical practice we should follow. These guidelines were being given by the AIOTA. Why? Because at that time there was no council, no regulatory body in India for our profession. So and since then we were fighting. Our stalwarts people, Dr. R.K. Sharma, Dr. Anil Kumar Srivastava, Dr. Varade, Dr. Chitnavis, many names are there, Dr. M.G. Dev. Since long they were fighting to have a regulatory body, so that our education, our we should be, means our profession will be recognized properly by the government. It was our aim. So gradually this fight has resulted into the formation of this National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Professions. A act was passed in 2021, and with this passing of that act, they have formed a National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Professions, and various regulations are there under that. If you go through the that NCHP, in short it is called as NCHP. At present the chairperson is Dr. Yagna U. Shukla, who is the chairman. Basically by profession she is a physiotherapist, and she is at present chairperson of the National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Professions. So it is a common regulatory body. Basically it was formed a common regulatory body of 56 allied and healthcare professions, categorized under 10 broad categories. 10 broad categories, recognized categories, and under this we are occupational therapy is one of the healthcare profession, and having code of 2269. We have code. Every profession has a code given by the NCHP. We are having this code of 2269. So then its function, why it was formed? It is to regulate and maintenance of standards of education. Means how it will regulate and maintain? By designing the a standard curriculum with the help of definitely from OTs only. If we talk about the OT education, so with the related professionals, with the help of related professionals, they are going to prepare a. They have already prepared, particularly for our profession. They have taken the help of. They have appointed many occupational therapists, senior occupational therapists. Out, I can take few names like Dr. Bijlani was there. From AIOTA side, Dr. Batra was there. Many more are there. And with that committee, a curriculum was formed. So this was because this is a process. Gradually, they are going to prepare a standard syllabus, which is to be followed by different OT colleges. Now, regulation maintain our standard of services also. They will also fix the some ethical guideline, and with that ethical guideline, the occupational therapist will have to follow. So gradually, this uh, the rules and laws are going to be little stringent, and occupational therapist has to be prepared to follow those ethical guidelines, because if they will not follow and any litigation happens, then they will have to face the result of that, and they will not be allowed to practice even in India. So such type of action can be taken by this regulatory body, because this is a government body. Then this will also conduct the assessment of institutions. The status of the facilities, the infrastructure of institution, the availability of faculties of for the particular course, they will check that, they will assess that. Then they will also maintain a central register. A central register means all the OTs must register with that central register when it will start. It is not started yet, but whenever it will start, the OTs must register after passing that. And there will be a state register also. So according to this act, the state council for allied and healthcare profession are to be formed in all the states of India and union territories of India. So in all the state as well as center, they will have to register them. So gradually, I will come to that point later. Then creation of a system to improve access, research and development. They will also do that gradually. And adoption of latest scientific advancement in connected matters. Whenever anything comes into their knowledge, information, such information, if it comes, they will include that into the curriculum. They will include into the research practices or services. So in broadly, this is their the function of central and state regulatory bodies. Now here, if you go through this total the document of this NCAHP and SCAHP, you will find that every OT has to register in the State Council of Allied and Healthcare Professions first. After passing, immediately in the state council. If this council is existing there, because many states have developed their councils, they will have to approach those council and get yourself and get themselves registered into the SCHP. After registering in the SCHP, then only they can register in the NCHP. That is also important. So central register and a state register. Your name must be there in the state register. Then it will go to the central register. So directly you cannot go to the central register. At present, NCHP has started the enrollment process only. So it is the duty of all OTs to go through the website of NCHP and enroll themselves. Why? Because this will give them the idea that how many OTs are there. There are two types of registration of the college as well as registration of the members. Members means I'm talking about the OTs, not necessarily the AIOTA members, the OTs. So all the OTs need to register there. Register there means enroll there. as well as the college has to enroll there. So after this enrollment, the NCAHP will get an idea in which state how many OTs are there, how many OT colleges are there, and accordingly your voice will be there, your say will be audible by them. So this will help them. They will prepare a program later on, different type of things they will plan, and that will help. It will help them if they get the total number for designing any such programs. So everyone is requested to enroll them. So it is very simple. Basically, that enrollment is very simple. If you go to the form, it is very simple. Easily you can do. Just you need some soft copy of your class 10, class 12, and your graduation mark sheet. If you upload them, and gradually with the Aadhaar card, you can log in into that. So maybe till now many OTs have not done that. So this information for them. Then create this after this function, you can now you can see that these functions are basically overlapping with the functions of our AIOTA, which AIOTA was doing since last many years, like regulation and maintenance of standards of education, regulation and maintenance of standard of service, assessment of institutions, and definitely they are having also the register. AIOTA is also helping, as well as AIOTA is also, which through which the registration number was being allotted, and we were this AIOTA were also providing the education, so that part is also there. So definitely it is going to modify, or it will is definitely pressurize in a sense to modify our approach in the for the profession. So how it will how we can modify? First of all, there will not be a directly accreditation of OT courses. What I am visualizing, it is not with the immediate effect, but gradually it will come. Because when the a college cannot be opened now without the permission of SCAHP. Initially, SCAHP has to work. So directly no accreditation of OT courses from our side, which was being done presently. Rather, our recommendation may be useful for the NCHP. So our relationship with the NCHP will decide how our opinion will be useful for them, and how this this opinion will be what you can say valuable for the NCHP. So that time will come. So directly no accreditation of OT courses. Indirect involvement in the standardization of OT curriculum, which you have seen, which you have noticed also. The committee was formed. In the committee, various OTs were there who were the member of AIOTA also, and who were the office bearer of AIOTA also. They have involved in the standardization of curriculum, OT curriculum, and one undergraduate for undergraduate program as well as for postgraduate program curriculum has been submitted by the committee. So it is an indirect involvement, not the direct. Earlier, what was there? We have designed our curriculum and we are having that curriculum. So now it is with the NCHP. Means no college can start their program without the clearance of SCAHP. Recently, one case was there in the Kerala, and one program have been started by some NGO, and it was challenged by the Kerala branch of occupational therapy. Dr. Joseph Sunny was quite instrumental in that, and that case was won by the Kerala branch. How it was won? The decision was in the favor of them, that they cannot start the course without taking permission from SCHP or NCAHP. So this was the decision. So you can understand here the little role of branch. Whenever anything goes wrong, branch can be very active, and branch can take proactive action from their own side. Then support and conduct accredited workshop, continue OT education program. This program is already being done by AIOTA, but now these programs are to be gradually linked with the SCAHP or NCHP, because now the credit points of SCAHP or NCHP will be having more value. So this stage will come. I always say this is a future role. So this will come. We will have to do efforts to link such recognition from SCHP and NCHP with the accord. So later on, this will be compulsion also for the OTs to arrange to attend certain programs in a year, and to achieve certain credit points every year, to maintain their registration with the NCHP and SCHP. This is one thing. And for that, a court will organize, a court will design different sorts of program and get it certified or recognized by the SCHP or NCHP. So in that way, our job will be a little bit different. So then strengthening of membership at state branches. This is very important. Now a state has to be very strong step. They will have to be very proactive instead of AIOTA itself. At present, what is happening? AIOTA is having membership. People are there, OTs are there who are taking membership of AIOTA, but they are not taking membership of state branches. Now the situation will be little reversed. Now, unless they will take the membership of state branch, they will not get the membership of AIOTA or national branch. So this situation will also come. So gradually the state branch should be very strong, and they will have to make them strong, and AIOTA will help them definitely. And those states who are not having branches, they must develop their branches. With the having 10, even a 10 OTs are there, they can make a branch. And with the this making of branch, if they maintain all the system properly, all the guideline properly, then they will work, and they will help in to SCHP also and CHP also, and the national branch also, national body also. So this is the very important point what I am talking about. This is the main issue. State branches must be very strong. Note it, whosoever are attending this program, if they are having some official position in branches, they should work, start working on this. Unless a OT registered with the state branch, they will not be registered in the AIOTA branch in future. I'm telling you, it is going to be changed. At present, no bylaws are there, but we will take definitely this action. As there is a pressure from the regulatory bodies, we will have to do this. Now, provide awareness and we will have to provide awareness for ethical practice to avoid action by regulatory body. Now, our role will be more professional, for more professional growth, professional information, and to keep all the OTs together, a united type of forum, and we will have to make them aware what ethical guidelines have been designed or settled by the NCHP and SCHP, so that they should be updated also, and they should be little encouraged to follow those ethical guidelines, because whenever any litigation will come, and if they are caught in unethical practice, then definitely there will be action from the regulatory body, and that means you can lose your registration to practice in the country. So to avoid that, our AIOTA's role will be to make them aware, make them motivated to practice the ethical guideline. We will be in continuous touch with the NCHP and SCHP, so that we will also be quite aware, and whenever there is any say chances of wrong practice are there, we will try to reduce that by giving them some information, some orientation programs, some awareness programs, so that they will follow that and they can save themselves. Then our role will also become in future that legal support every AIOTA members, because now the member is very important for us, important from state branch level. Even a state branch member or a person who now AIOTA member also, means national body also, for any issue which is required some legal support from AIOTA side, they will be given individually also, as well as branch level also. So legal support will be provided in future by AIOTA. Legal support means even a expenditure is there, that will also be done by the AIOTA, depending upon case. What type of case is there according to that. Then advancements of knowledge and research. This will be a work. I have already explained that. Then strengthens global visibility. This is a very important, unless this is a main issue, core issue of our profession, that our global visibility always, it is said that it is low. So we will have to work on that, means state level, from state branches to the national body, all Twitter, means X or YouTube or Facebook or whatever, by whatever means, every state branch, every state branch and as well as national body must daily update on such things, to publicize their programs, publicize their actions on the media, social media. Then members engagement in career development also, and one more very important, fundraising. So from where we are getting the funds now, the OTs should know who are giving us money. We are getting money only by members, through membership. This is number one, first. Second, nowadays we have started a big venture by our seniors. Dr. Srivastava was instrumental in that, previous ex-president, and Dr. R.K. Sharma was there, and other Dr. Shashi Oberoi was there. So they have started a ergonomics certification program. It has given a lot of money to the AIOTA, but it may be a temporary thing, because it may stop. It is conducted by the committee constituted by the AIOTA. So this is giving us a good amount of fund, and we are means AIOTA is richer nowadays with this. And what else? Some sponsorship, some workshops, some 10% amount which is taken by AIOTA from the conduction collaborative workshop or a conference. So that part is there. Some
also from the colleges who want to get
colleges,
the
yes,
accreditation.
colleges
For
also.
masters and BOT program.
Yes, so that part will be reduced in the future. That part will be reduced. So this fundraising will become a very important feature, keeping in mind that our functioning of accreditation will not be there. Our functioning of ergonomic certification may not be there. So then how we should earn the money or earn the fund, so that our work will not suffer. So we will have to think, all the office bearers who are at present in this tenure as well as in future tenure, this will be always a part to be thought upon. Then some additional roles will also be there, as I said. So the liaising with the NCHP and SCHP, it is a very important part. Unless this is done properly, the AIOTA's role will not be exploited to full extent, or a court's role cannot be exploited to the full extent. So how it can be liaised? Who are the what is the link between us? There is a link that OT member who is nominated in the NCHP and SCHP, that person is the link. Like in Tripura, we have one OT. Like in Delhi, we have many OTs by chance. Like in Gujarat, we have one OT. Like in Kerala, we have one OT. Like in Maharashtra, we have one OT. So these are the link. Now, this link is to develop the liaising between the ACOT, AIOTA and NCHP during their own tenure. Means they can conduct the meeting between us, they can call the meeting, and they can develop some meeting points, so that AIOTA official as well as the commissions official or a council official can sit together and can discuss different issues related to professional growth, professional practice, clinical practice guidelines, ethical guidelines, syllabus, curriculum, the infrastructure required in the institutions. Those can be. So in that way, by this liaising only, we can provide means who are there in SCHP? only one occupational therapist who is nominated by the NCHP chairperson. So, but that person is not a self-sufficient person. So we will have to support through him to NCHP and SCHP so that we will get our things done there. If such things are not happening due to any reason, maybe that nominated person is not taking interest, or from our side we are not taking interest, then the NCHP, SCHP will forget us. They will not bother because 56 professions are there. Recently, some issue was developed in one state. I forgot the state name of the state. And medical laboratory clinicians, they have filed a writ in the court against the State Council of Allied and Healthcare Professions on the some issue, and ultimately they got the justice, and their demand was accepted by and court has given the decision in their favor. So what I mean to say, every state body as well as the linkage person should be very active. So this is very important point. Then in that way also we will give the support to regulatory body. Our this type of licensing, or this type of frequent meetings will help the regulatory body to design things which are helpful for the occupational therapy profession. We should be very proactive in creating new state branches. It may be a state branch, it may be a city branch, depending upon the number of OTs working there. And make them self-sufficient, make them understand how important is your role now. What was the present scene? Present scene is national body is directing them. It will be gradually it will be changed. Now the state body will be a bottom-up approach now gradually. In few years you will see, maybe in my tenure or in the next tenure, you will see that now the bottom-up approach will be more effective and will be we will have to follow that. Then strengthening and promoting the function of existing branch of AIOTA. Here the existing branch also needs many guidelines because youngsters are there, seniors are there, but seniors sometimes they don't take interest, or they are sidelined by the youngsters. Many things are there, many reasons may be there. So how to develop the database? Database is very important. An authentic database in every branch is required, because without that, like NCHP, what they are doing the enrollment program. Why? They want to get the database. With the database only you can plan anything. Otherwise, you cannot plan how the funds are coming, how much funds are required for that, what type of actions are required at the state branch level. Such things can be guided by the national body presently. Then how many programs they should conduct, how they can involve the community, because community involvement is very much required to recognize your role in the society. If you don't, suppose if I am talking with the OTs only on World OT Day, it has no meaning. I personally feel it has no meaning. If I talk about OT to the OTs, what is the use of that? So it should go to the community. Community involvement is required. Unless community understands your presence, understands your value, understands your role, it will not help to the profession. So guiding the branches also. Branches can conduct the various programs, monthly basis, daily basis, weekend basis, short program, 1 hour program, half an hour program, discussion, panel discussion, just gathering at a particular place. This will strengthen the branch role. So through that, AIOTA will also definitely give them some support and some guideline. So these are the additional roles which gradually will definitely be to be performed more strongly. At present, we are little relaxed. Some branch is not doing anything. We are not bothered. Some branch is not conducting any election. We are not bothered. Some branches not submitting their report. We are not bothered. But later on, it will be reverse. Branch has to take the action, and national body will see. So branch's role is gradually increasing. Now the key takeaways: all graduate OTists must go through the SCHP rules and guidelines and keep updated frequently, monthly basis, half yearly basis. They must go through that guidelines and keep updated. That is required. Wherever we feel that something new has come, AIOTA, AIOTA will definitely make them aware to OTs. It is their duty. If the program is free, it is not that program is not useful. Sometimes we feel that so many persons have registered, but few are just joining. Because why they are joining? Because they feel that basically they are sincere by heart. They are passionate about the profession. That is why they are. Now see the Dr. Bole, she is here. At what age she is listening? So this is really commendable on her part. So all graduate OTs must go through the SCHP rules and guidelines and keep updated. This is one. All graduate OTs must register with SCHP if it has been constituted in that particular state. Suppose if it is not constituted in their state, uh, they should make AIOTA national body inform that it has not been constituted yet, or it is not working on the guideline of NCAHP. We will inform NCHP, although NCHP itself they know, but when we insist that they are not doing this as per your act, as per your guideline, so they will have to take action and to the health ministry, state health department, so that they will form this. Strengthen the AIOTA through enhancing life membership at every level with the state branches as well as at national body. So as I told earlier, develop exhaustive and structured database. That is also important. How many OTs are there? What is their qualification? From which colleges they have graduated or post-graduated? Then male, female, anything. Any type of data, if required, should be what you can say retrieved from the database. Now the conduct quality scientific research and paper submission, the IJOT. This is again a very important part. Now it is going to be more important, and some researchers say that when we send our papers, that the guidelines are very tough in IJOT. It is difficult to get it published in the IJOT. It is not so. You are here to help the IJOT to reach up to the maximum international level at the top. So for that, you will also put your contribution. And what is that contribution? Do a quality research and submit. If you don't understand how to do research, we are going to conduct such programs also in these web series. So you attend that, and from very beginning, from early graduate level, or sorry, not early postgraduate level, you can understand. During for internship also, we will make permission. We will allow you to attend such programs, so you can develop such quality of research, and your paper will be published. So this publication will help to grow the IJOT. That will be your support for the profession. Not only for you, it will be support for the profession also, their growth also. Make the journal a reputed journal, indexed journal, internationally having international standard. Then make extensive visibility, I told you earlier, and restructuring of AIOTA and WFOT relation. This will also come in picture, because at present what is happening? After accreditation of a college, the college is getting registered or getting attached with the WFOT also. We also take individual some membership also, and they give they allow those pass out, those graduates from those recognized colleges which are affiliated with the accredited by the AIOTA as well as WFOT, say if they want to immigrate from India to other countries. So that situation may change later on, because they get the data from now NCHP or SCHP. They will have to contact them. So what sort of relation will develop with us and WFOT and NCHP? How this triangle will work? We will have to see that in few years, maybe few months rather. So that will come into say. So these are the basic takeaway from this talk.